Shalom! This is Ephraim Buchwald, the slightly subdued Ephraim Buchwald, because we're in the period of the 3 weeks. Just a few days ago, we marked the 17th of Tammuz, which was the fast day, which commemorates the breaching of the walls to Jerusalem that leads to the fast of the 9th of Av, which commemorates the destruction of both the first and second temples. And this period is called the 3 weeks, in which we minimize our joy, weddings, song, music, etc., etc. Now, it's so appropriate and so serendipitous that last Friday, the UNESCO of the United Nations declared that Hebron, the city of Hebron in Israel, is an endangered Palestinian heritage site. And of course, the Israeli government and even the American government was very, very upset about this. And during these 3 weeks, when we commemorate the destruction of the temple, it is very important that we affirm and assert our connection with the holy cities and the sites in the land of Israel. Now, there's a report that right before the Camp David agreements were signed between Sadat and Begin, that Jimmy Carter asked Begin to sign a paper which would have put the city of Jerusalem into negotiations in the final talks of peace. And Begin says, "I refuse to accept the letter, let alone sign it. I said to the President of the United States of America, if I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget its cunning, and may my tongue cleave to my mouth." And then, on another occasion, when he was giving a speech before the Israel bonds in Jerusalem, he said as follows, "My fellow Jews, Jerusalem is an epic. It is the wellspring of a civilization. Without Jerusalem's civilization, the spiritual history of the world would be stagnant. Has anyone ever heard of the daughter or the son of Saladin fasting each year in memory of the ancient Jerusalem's anguish? Not a one. Has anybody heard of the son of a crusader who breaks a glass at his wedding ceremony in memory of the ancient Jerusalem's torment? Not a one. Throughout all its 3,000-year-long history, Jerusalem has been capital to no one but the Jews. So it was, so it is, and so it shall be forever." I think this is the message that we have to keep with us during these very, very important and poignant 3 weeks of mourning.